All right, Frank.
What are you doing here?
I'm crossing the Antarctic. What do you think I'm doing? Look, I wasn't sure whether or not you'd want to see me, so if you prefer, I went.
No. Sit down.
Nice cover. So, what's all this?
It's for a lecture I'm giving to the Second Start group down at Liverpool Community College. Women coming back into the workforce. I thought I'd talk about interview techniques, CVs, etc.
Can I interrupt for 5 minutes, or shall I come back later?
No, that's fine. I'll get some light in here. Oh, God.
I'll have a go, shall I?
They get stuck at the top. Hang on a minute. It's always doing this.
Have you reported it to maintenance?
No, I suppose I'd better. That should do it.
I'll give you a hand down. But don't sleep.
Look, Charles. I'm sorry. I love working for you, and I'm sure this is all my fault. I've obviously somehow managed to give you the wrong idea, but I'm in a very good relationship with Mick, and I don't like... I'd be grateful if you didn't touch me.
Surely you realise how attractive men find you.
I don't want to spoil a good working partnership.
Oh, OK. I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
Thank you. So, work.
Right, yes, work. I've got all the information for the seminar next week. It's in Coventry. I thought if you've got 5 minutes, we could go over it together.
Yes, of course.
I'll tell you the first thing I'm going to do wrong. I'm going to sort things out with Chrissy. I'm going to buy her house. So the house is all mine. Then I'm going to get married. Lynn said yeah.
You and Lynn getting married? Oh, put it there, mate. That's a brilliant bit of news. I made up for you. Hey, hang on. You realise what that means, don't you? You know, me and Bev, you and Lynn. You know what this makes us, me and you? Brothers-in-law.
God almighty, Ron. You're right.
Yeah, we'll be family. Hey, we'll have the same mother-in-law.
We'll get plenty of material out of her for the Legion. Now you'll be the next Les Dawson.
Never be another Les Dawson, will there, eh? All right, mate. I'm just visiting my brother-in-law here.
Hello, Peter.
Hiya. Oh, wait, listen, you're going to this residence meeting tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there later, definitely. See you there, then, yeah?
OK, see you, Pete.
Bye. Anna. What are you doing here?
I'm staying up there until I find someone.
What, with Toe Sullivan, you mean?
I don't think it's anything to do with you who I'm staying with.
Look, Anna, I know I've hurt you. But for God's sake, we've been friends for so long. I don't want to see you go like this.
Leave me alone, Peter, please. Go back to your nice, uncomplicated, innocent little girl next door.
Well. Look who we've got here. Your friend and mine. The one and only. Our local rapist. Forced yourself on any more young girls lately, have you?
I'm getting sick of this.
Oh, you're getting sick of it? Oh, dear. Our Diana's life ruined. And poor little Peter Ellison's getting sick of someone calling him by nasty names.
Look, I'm warning you. Excuse me.
No. Gonna stamp his feet and burst into tears now, is he? You're a nasty piece of work, you, Alison. And I'm never gonna let you forget it. In fact, that's my mission in life. To remind you of what you are. Because you never seem to learn your lesson, do you? Hey? I've been watching you.
I said excuse me.
And I think that somebody should do that nice little Beth Jordash a kindness and tell her what sort of a fella she's getting involved with, so that she doesn't innocently and trustingly go into a room with you alone, like someone else did.
You...
Everything all right?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Just explaining a thing or two to Mr. Allison.
Oh, fine. OK, then.
What do I have to do to get you off my back?
never gonna get me off your back, Alison. Because I'm gonna screw your life up for you. The way you screwed up our Diana's.
What was all that about?
Nothing.
God, you look terrible. Do you want to come back to my house?
No, that's no problem. What do you think? OK, I'll wait till I've heard from you and then we'll sort something out. Cheers. Bye-bye. I'm quite pleased with it. It looks good, doesn't it? What do you think?
I think you'll have to start again.
What?
From scratch.
But why?
The tone's all wrong. We're not aiming this scheme at graduates anymore. It's the 2 A-level, 6th former we're targeting now.
But you said... Is this because
Because, for reasons best known to yourself, you decided to completely ignore the memo I sent you about the change of plan.
You sent me a memo?
Try reading them. It helps. Oh, and Marianne, in future, will you check anything like this with me before you send it down to the print room? I love your enthusiasm, but we don't want any more expensive mistakes, do we?
God, the traffic, they'll all be here in a minute.
Well, Ron Dickel said he's defo coming. Everyone else seems to be tied up.
Beth? Beth? Where is she?
Hey, man, do us a favour. Just tell us how this letter sounds again, will you? To the council, dear sir, I have reason to understand that an application has been made for planning permission to build an extension to number 10 Brookside Close. As a resident of the close, I would like to register a strong opposition to this plan on the following counts. 1...
Sounds really good, doesn't it? You stick the lemonade in the fridge.
Pardon?
Lemonade, in case anybody wants to drink. If not, we'll have it later.
All right.
You staying for something to eat after?
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah.
I completely forgot Mick was out this evening. I haven't got my key. I don't know what to do, really. Might as well go home, I suppose.
Oh, hello, love.
Hello, you're open again. Great. I just came in for a carton of milk. Sorry, am I pushing in?
No, it's OK. I've got an hour to waste. You go ahead. I thought I'd wait at Sinbad's, but he's out. I don't really know anyone else. If I was back home in London, there'd be loads of...
You come from London?
Camden.
Well, I lived in Camden. I was there for nearly a year.
Really? Whereabouts?
Oh, quite close to the tube station, near the market. I shared a flat with a couple of Australian girls.
Well, if I'd got my key, I could have invited you up to the flat for a coffee.
Well, why not come and have one with me? I'm just above the salon.
In Cherry's place?
Just for a couple of days.
Well, I don't want to hold you up.
Well, I'm not doing anything.
With Cherry?
You'll have to excuse the mess up there. I'll see you right there.
Yeah. Ta-ra.
There you go.
Cheers. That's what I owe you, plus your little touch.
Nice one.
Shan't be wanting any next week.
Oh, aye. Live without it, can you?
I'm not addicted to it, Jimmy. I snort a little coke like you drink a couple of pints of beer.
Yeah, well, you know where you are with alcohol, though, don't you?
Well, you know where you are with coke. As long as you don't abuse it. You still can't get your head round it, can you? All right, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll introduce you to some friends of mine.
Cokeheads, you mean? No, thanks.
Well, you may call them cokeheads. I call them friends. Professional people, like Rob. He's a doctor. His wife, Alex, she's reading for the bar. You look after them, Jim, and you'll start getting a whole new 30-something clientele in this club. The sort of people that spend money. I'm sure that'll go down very well with you or Mr. Dean.
So, did you move up here for work?
Yes, with the family. I was there, nanny.
Where are you working now?
Nowhere. I do some occasional part-time work. Where do you work?
I've just started a new job. Grierson's in town. I'm in the personnel department.
Oh. And do you like it?
I love it. Well, I love the work. It's just I'm not too sure about the man I work with. He's brilliant at his job and very nice. It's just he says things sometimes. So, how long are you staying here?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I just thought maybe you and Terry.
No.
He used to work with Mick, you know. Mick says he's a very lonely man.
Yes, well, there's a lot of it about it.
Right, well, shall we get started? Seems that we're the only ones who could make it. Motion unanimously carried as far as I'm concerned.
It's not that I'm unsympathetic, it's not that. If anyone knows how much battered women need safe houses.
So, why are you against it then, love?
Well, I've got a list of objections. Well, basically, because it's a stupid idea. I mean, this is a residential area. I mean, it's all right to have a safe house, but not a refuge.
Not that it affects me, not directly. I mean, we won't be here.
Oh, so you're going to move out, have you?
Got 3 months to find somewhere.
How many families did you plan on bringing in?
Well, if they build on, I don't know, what do you think? 4, 5? Yeah, they could get 5 families in here.
I'd say 6 at least.
6? Good God, it'll be bedlam round here. And what's that going to do to property prices? Here, give us the rest of them letters. I'll get them distributed. There's Bing, Jean, the Farnhams, Leonard Frank. He can lift a pen, just. Right, I hereby declare this meeting officially closed. Gotta go, love, people to see. Thanks for the limo. Don't bother to get up. I'll see myself out. Ta-da.
Bye, Ron. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, see you, mate. Well, it wasn't much of a meeting, was it? 3 people.
Well, it's not your fault everybody's busy doing something else.
Well, what happened to Peter Addison? He said he was defo coming. And your Beth.
I think they're otherwise engaged.
Hi, Jim.
All right.
Can I introduce you? It's Rob, Tim, Alex and Jules. This is Jimmy Corkill. He manages the place.
Pleased to meet you.
Right, how about a couple of bottles of bubbly to get started?
Oh, yes. Coming up?
We'll just be over there. Oh, Jim, pop over and join us if you get a chance.
Yeah, we'll do, yeah. Yes. Friends of mine. Professional people.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Do you read a lot?
Mm-hmm. Got loads of books. You were kidding the other day, weren't you?
About what?
No girlfriends.
Well, I suppose there might have been a few at Oxford.
And no one here?
No, not really.
Well, she must have hurt you, whoever she was.
Who?
The girl who hurt you so much that you can't talk about her. Did she look anything like me?
She was blonde. Not a bit like you. Look, I don't want to talk about the other women in my life. I want to talk about you.
It'll be all right. They won't build on the back here. It's too cramped. And even if they do, it's not definite that they'll find anything.
Just when I think it's going to be all right and I'm finally free of him, he finds a way to scare us again. He won't rest, will he?
Don't say that. He's dead. He can't hurt you now.
Oh, Sinbad.
Hey, don't do that. Have me going in a minute. Look, I'll get off, eh?
I thought you were staying for something to eat.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, of course. Ham salad, do you? I could do a few potatoes. You sit down and put the telly on there. Won't be long.
It's all right, you know. I won't do anything you don't want me to. If you want me to stop.
Peter?
Hmm?
Have you got, you know...
Yeah, don't worry.
What's the matter?
I can't.
isn't it? You still love her?
No, I never loved her. Oh, Beth.
No, don't. I don't want to know about her.
Yes, but I want to tell you. It's important.
Well, tell me later. She's in the past. She doesn't matter now. It's me, not her. Don't stop. Please don't stop.
Nice spring onions.
Radiation emitted by the particle alpha, theta, or gamma. The villages chosen for the first study are Ravenglass, Seascale, and St Lees on the coast, and Gosford inland. Householders will be issued with special vacuum cleaners to catch minute particles. The National Gallery paid a record $560.
Good night now, kids. See you next time, eh? Take it easy. You'll get a cab on the rank downstairs. OK, ta-da! See you, Mark. Hey, listen, do us a favour, will you, kid? Put that catch on the door on the way out. Yes. Nice one. Ta-da, mate.
Jimmy, come and join us. We've got a spare glass here.
Oh, nice one. Don't mind if I do.
We're talking about skiing holidays. The merits of Davos versus Kitzbühel. Are you a skier, Jimmy?
I ought to go soon, you know.
No, not yet. It's nice like this. God, you don't know what you've done for me.
You don't know what you've done for me.
Me? What have I done?
I didn't know if I'd ever be able to make love with anybody. My dad. It wasn't just that he was violent. One night I'd had a nightmare. It was round about the time I just started to really understand what was happening between him and Mum. I must have called out because he came into my room. And he slid under my covers. And he held me. He pretended it was cold. Warm me up, Beth, he said. But his hands were hot, and his breath was hot against my face. And he was trembling like a dog. And then he started to touch me, and he wouldn't stop. That was my first time. That was how I lost my virginity. I was 14.
Oh, God.
So, whatever I've done for you is nothing compared to what you've done for me.
No. John Updike. Witches of Eastwick was John Updike.
Witches of Eastwick? It's Jack Nicholson, there.
In the film, yeah.
Where's he been?
To the loo, I expect.
Where do they all keep disappearing to? He's not shooting up in there, is he?
You don't shoot up coke, Jim. It's not like that. This guy just won't loosen up. Come on, Jim, give it a try. Rob will sort you out. You'll be completely in control.
Hey, no thanks, eh? I'll stick with the bubbly.
Jimmy, about another bottle of shampoo.
I'm just closing up.
All right, sorry. I think we've overstayed our welcome. Come on, guys. Right, well, I better settle up. What do I owe you?
£62.
That could be a cheque, I'm afraid.
Well, it's all right for some, isn't it, eh?
What is?
Good education. Flaming skiing holidays, the right accent. Get away with anything. Like that toe rag Peter Harrison.
Oh, yeah. What was that all about with you and Peter Harrison this afternoon?
He's another one, isn't he? Oh, yes, my lord. Yeah, I'm one of your lot. I'm a nice little middle-class boy. Let's stick together, eh? What? Should have strung him up.
Jimmy, what are you talking about?
Don't worry. I'll sort him. Should have done it ages ago.
I think you've had one too many, Jim. Go home, mate. Sweep it off.
Nah. I've got some unfinished business to deal with first.
I didn't think I'd be able to tell anybody about my dad. I didn't think I'd be able to trust any man ever again.
Hey, Harrison! Come down here! Harrison, hey! I want to talk to you.
Shh. People are asleep. What are you doing?
He never got his proper punishment, did he?
Go home. Go on. It's late.
Hey, you should know about him, love. Before he ruins your daughter's life. The way he ruined our Di's.
Are you all right?
What did the bloody judge do, eh? Let him off. Yeah? Go home, sonny, and rape a few more working-class girls.
Rape?
The fella going out with your daughter. Your nephew's wife. Drove her to suicide, nearly. Hey, well, you watch out for your girl. You take care of her. Hey, Harrison!
What time is it?
Shh. It's nearly 8.
Are you coming in very, very late, or have you been out very, very early?
I've been for a walk. Do you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, sir, I think. I must have fallen asleep here last night after the meeting. Can I use your bathroom?
Of course you can. You know where it is.
Good God. What's that?
I haven't got a clue yet, Ron. What exactly would cause a crack like that?
I've no idea. God almighty.
Yeah?
Just thought I'd come up and say I'm getting off now. And thanks. Why didn't you wake me?
Well, you were flat out. Oh, God, I must look awful. What time is it?
It's 8.
8? Is Rachel up?
No, don't think so.
I was going to be late for school.
Well, Beth's up.
Oh, I better get moving.
Well, I'll see you later now, all right?
Oh, Sinbad.
Yeah?
Last night, something really odd. That man from the club was round here.
Oh, not Jimmy Corkill.
I'm surprised he didn't wake you, the noise he was making. He was shouting things about Peter Harrison.
Yeah, we don't want to take any notice of anything Jimmy says. He's got a thing about Peter Harrison.
Well, he said... Come in a minute. He said... Oh, it's not true, is it? He said Peter Harrison had raped his... What was it, his nephew's wife?
Diana Corkill, yeah.
So it is true?
Well, it's true she accused him of it, but he got off.
He said this girl... He said Peter drove her to suicide.
Yeah, well, she tried to cut her wrists, but they patched it up in the Aussie. Look, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but... Well, see, Jimmy's driven by his emotions, and, like, this was family business, so... Well, it drives him crazy when he sees Peter walking around free. To be honest, I think it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm not saying Peter was right. I just think, well, he did what any man would probably do, given half a chance.
I don't believe it. Peter, he seems so nice.
Well, don't judge him too harshly. I mean, he's had a rough time.
What am I going to tell Beth?
Well, I wouldn't tell her anything.
Well, she's going to find out, isn't she? Oh, God, Sinbad, what am I going to do? It's the first time for years she's been really happy.
You want me to say something to her?
No, I'll have to tell her.
Well, maybe she already knows. Maybe Peter's told her.
Do you think so? Come in, love.
I've brought you a cup of tea and I've woken Rach.
Right, I'll get off then. See ya.
See ya. Oh, yeah? What have we been up to, then? Confessions of a window cleaner, eh?
Don't be so silly. It's only Sinbad.
All right, I was only joking.
He fell asleep on the sofa.
I know. I woke him. Look, you drink your tea and I'll go and tell Rachel to get a move on.
Better get a surveyor in and get it checked over, Ron, because if there's problems with the foundations on that side, it's going to affect your place as well.
I don't know. It's just one thing after another, isn't it, eh? Aye, what's all this, eh? 8:30 in the morning, sneaking out round the back.
Yeah, I like Ron. I like Bing. No, it's just, I know what it must look like. I fell asleep on the couch, actually. Not gonna
Sinbad. Never over-explain. Take it from an old hand. In situations like this, say nothing.
Unlike Julia Brogan, eh, who just happened to have quite a lot to say about Bethelli and Butlins and Challies and things.
Not a word of truth in it, not one word. Oh, we were at Butlins and Bethelli, yes, but the only thing that happened was a little fling with Terpsichore.
We do?
The muse of dance, Ron.
Oh, I see. Ah, well. Suppose we all deserve a little fling now and again, don't we, Sin?
I don't look at me. I only fell asleep on the couch.
You know what? I've been wondering why you've been creeping round them in there.
Behave yourself.
Look at the face on him, Bing. Look, he's dead innocent, isn't he? I mean, you'd almost believe him. Right, lads, I'll leave you to it. I'll have to open up the shop.
Why, and Ron, don't forget to send your letter off to the council.
No, I won't. And I'll give Bing a copy as well.
Yes, he has. Ron, phone the surveyor, yes?
Oh, yeah, I will.
A surveyor? He's not selling up, is he?
No. Sinbad, look at this. Poor old Patsy. She's going to get a nasty shock. I mean, this on top of everything else.
Yeah, sorry about that. So she's actually going through with the divorce tonight, eh?
Well...
Yeah, I was reading about it in the papers, you know.
What about Max and Patricia?
No, about the divorce rate. 2 out of 3 marriages fail these days, you know.
There you are, look at that.
Oh, looks a bit dodgy, that.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the cause of it. I've got a few theories.
Oh, aye.
Don't suppose you happen to know the people that had this place before Patricia, do you?
Yeah, Chinese family, the Choys.
Did they ever have any problems?
No, not that I know of.
Did they make any structural alterations to the house?
Well, they did knock down the wall between the living room and the kitchen, and then there was all that work they did in the back garden, of course.
Did they indeed? Well, whatever the cause, I shall get to the bottom of it.
Dad, are you in a good mood? Like a really, really, really good mood?
I'm in a brilliant mood. I'm going home on Monday, aren't I?
Because I just wondered if you'd noticed a date. Like what happened yesterday all over Liverpool.
Why, what happened yesterday?
Schools went back, Dad.
Well, that's all right. You had the morning off school. Well, that's fine. Only went to see your poor old dad in Aussie.
Listen, Dad, I want you to stay dead calm and you're not to lose your temper. And if you get a pain in your chest, you've got to say. I didn't go back yesterday and I'm not going back ever, but it's okay because I can do my A-levels later on. And I've already got a place and Dad, they think I'm dead good. And I really want to be a dancer, and if I don't ever go at it now, how will I ever know whether I could have done it or not?
Hey. Stop for a while, will you? Get your breath. Well, that was about as clear as mud, wasn't it? Shall we try again?
I'm going to dance school, Dad. I've got a place.
That's fine.
You are?
You want to do dancing? Fine.
But you said definitely no, you wouldn't listen.
That was before I realised you don't get a second chance in this world. Well, wrong. A few lucky people like me do get a second chance. And I'll change my mind about a whole lot of things. The time I've wasted doing things people expected me to do. I mean, look at me. I never wanted to be a heavy goods driver. I wanted to be a guitarist, didn't I? A singer. And if I'd have stuck to me guns like you have, I could have been like Mick Jagger. Yeah, Bill Wyman.
Does this mean you're going to start singing again?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I don't want to wake up one morning, love, and say, hey, hang on, I haven't even started yet. So that's what I'm going to do, love. I'm going to start living.
Stupid woman.
Who's that?
Oh, union rep. Bit of a barrack room lawyer. Look, can you get me a copy of the Health and Safety at Work Act? It's in the top drawer. Pain in the neck. One of these people that punctuates a conversation with things like paragraph 2, subsection B.
I can't see it.
It's in there somewhere. Maybe it's down here.
Look, Charles.
Come on, Marianne. Don't be silly about this. You know I fancy you to death.
I've asked you not to touch me.
The moment you walked into that interview room, the chemistry was there. You know it was.
Charles, I don't fancy you. I don't want you to touch me. I just want to get on with my work, okay?
Don't be so ingenuous. So what were all the signals about then for? Standing on chairs to show me your legs, wearing skimpy blouses? Oh, come on. You haven't seriously objected to anything so far, have you?
Well, I'm objecting now, and if this doesn't stop, I'm going straight to senior management.
And I shall tell them you were begging for it. Ah. Who do you think they'll believe?
Right. That's it.
Where are you going?
Home.
Do I take this as a resignation?
No. No, you don't.
Good. Because I want you in tomorrow. We have, if you remember, a course to run next week. 2 seminars as well as a question and answer session. I want you there in Coventry with me, Marianne. And I shall expect proper professional behaviour from you.
And what exactly do you mean by professional behaviour?
Well, as your boss, I expect, well, what shall we say, your cooperation? That's a good word, isn't it? Cooperation. I'd hate to have to inform senior management that you were losing enthusiasm for the job.
Well, look who's here.
Oh.
All right, Jackie.
Do you know, I just don't recognise him sometimes.
Who?
Jimmy, the mood he's in this morning. He was on the champagne last night, would you believe? Talking about skiing holidays now. The fool thinks he's Hugh Hefner.
7:30, please, Mick.
Were you serious the other day?
You know me, darling. I'm always serious.
About me coming back to work here part-time?
32, please.
Because I've been having to think about this. And you're on.
Jacqueline, I think you may well have just saved my life there.
Yeah, it'd be like old times round here, wouldn't it? I never did know why you left, Jackie. Did you two fall out over something?
You could put it like that, yeah.
Just a bit of family business, that's all. Wasn't it?
Well, it's good to have the old firm back anyway. See you later.
Sure, love.
See you, Mick. So, when can you start?
Now, if you want.
I thought I might go into town this morning, go to the library and do a bit of reading. So don't bother making me any lunch or tea, so I'll get it round at Peter's.
Do you think this is such a good idea?
Mum, I've got loads to catch up on before term.
No, I mean, is it such a good idea to see so much of Peter?
Mum, I really like him. I mean, really, really like him.
I know, love. But there are reasons why I think it would be better if you didn't... Beth, how much do you know about Peter?
Everything. He talks to me about everything. And, well, if you're saying that I can't go on seeing him, well, I'm afraid it's too late.
Well, what do you mean, too late?
Well, we, you know... You needn't worry, we were sensible. I won't get pregnant and I won't catch anything.
Oh, Beth, that's not what I'm worried about. Well, yes, it is, of course it is, but... Oh, God. Did you know... I'm sorry, I don't want to be the one who has to tell you this, but I've got to. Did you know that last year Peter was accused of raping the girl who lived in this house before us, a girl called Diana Corkill?
Yeah, I know. Of course I know. Who told me?
Planning on being there at the birth, then, are you?
Too right I am. I'm going to be with her every step of the way. Do you want to know something, Jack? I never seen one of my kids being born. Not once. I missed it all.
It's really got to you, this baby, hasn't it?
Well, it's like I've been given the chance to do it properly this time. I want to be there the moment it comes into the world to, well, just say, yeah, I'm your dad.
Milk, no sugar. Thanks. Come and sit down. It was just... I badly need to talk to someone. I didn't know who else to go to.
What about Mick?
He's working, but I can't tell him about this. I need to talk to another woman. You don't mind?
No, of course not.
I've made a complete fool of myself. I've just walked out of work. Oh, God, I'm going hot thinking about it. How am I ever going to have the face to walk back in that office?
You want to go back?
I've got to. Yes, I do. I really love this job. It's just this guy I work with.
Who was it made a fool of themselves? Him or you?
Well, from where I'm standing, it looked very much like me. I think I behaved like an outraged Sunday school teacher. I mean... It shouldn't be so hard, should it, to be cool and tactful and deal with it firmly?
What did he do?
He made a very unambiguous pass, and when I said I'd report him, he listed all the ways he could make it seem as if I'd done all the running. I don't know how to handle this. If it happened to anyone else, I'd say talk to personnel, but he is personnel.
What about Mick?
I couldn't mention it to him. I just couldn't. He'd be straight in there, fists flying. And anyway, I ought to be able to sort this out for myself. Well, Mick's a bit insecure about this job anyway. I'm earning twice what he is. It's not easy for him.
Is there anyone else at work you talk to?
No, not really. The worst thing is I'm beginning to lose confidence.
In your work?
I'm beginning to wonder whether Charles gave me the job because I'm the best candidate or because he fancied me.
Hiya. Look, I can't get away for ages.
Is it true?
Is what true?
About you and the girl who lived in our house before us?
told you. Look, Beth.
It is, isn't it? It's true. Why didn't you tell me, Peter?
Look, we can't talk here. Come on.
Fancy bumping into you. What have you been doing in there?
I was just making an appointment.
Ah, skiving off work, eh? Seeing about your hair. How the other half lives. Have you got time to come and get Gemma with me?
Yeah, okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm letting her come home for school dinners this week. Some big boys in the playground, some bullying going on, you know.
Yeah, and they never stop, do they? The big boys in the playground. They just go on being big boys in the office or the big boys on the shop floor.
What's brought all this on?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Come on, I know you're better than that.
No, honestly, I just made a mistake at work.
What, Charles had a go at you, like?
Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Ah, soon pass.
Mick, I've got to go away to Coventry with him for 3 days next week. We're running a couple of seminars.
That'll be nice.
I don't want to go.
What's this? One little mistake and you're talking about giving up? That's not like you.
Well, I thought you might have kicked up a fuss. You don't like me going away so often, do you?
Look, it's your job. It matters to you. So I've just got to learn to cope with it, haven't I? Anyway, I'm going to be tied up with me on the 12 footy team most evenings this week. Our first game coming up soon.
So you're not jealous, then?
Well, I mean, I admit I was to start off with, till I got to know him. But hey, I mean, let's be honest about this. I mean, the man is no competition for me now, is he?
If you don't want me to go, I'll tell him I can't.
Oh, I see. I know what this is about. You're getting cold feet about running this seminar, aren't you? You'll be all right with Charles, eh? He'll take care of you.
I haven't a clue where she went. Wish I hadn't broken it to her so clumsily.
Would it help if I said, don't worry, she'll be okay?
No.
Oh, well, I'm up then.
Look at the state of these tiles. They're all chipped.
Well, I'll do it for you.
Do what?
Retile them.
Sinbad, look.
Well, it wouldn't take long.
There'd be no point. We could be moved on at any time. Anyway, the charity decorated before we arrived.
Didn't do a very good job of it, did he?
Anyway, I couldn't pay you.
I don't want paying.
I'm sorry. I don't accept anything I don't pay for.
Hey, hang on.
I pay and I get a receipt. In fact, I was thinking about this the other night. I need a receipt for what I paid you for laying the patio.
Oh, well, that's great, isn't it? What else do you need a receipt for?
Sinbad, if ever there's any kind of investigation, if they build here and they find him, then you were just the workman who did a job for me, nothing more. And then there'll be paper to prove it. Because sand and cement isn't going to keep him quiet down there for very long, is it? I know him. He won't rest until he's punished me, and I don't want you around when it happens. Sinbad, go away and stay away. Please.
At the time, I was so sure. And the law was on my side, and I knew. In here, I knew it wasn't rape.
That was rape. Of course it was. I should know. Why didn't you tell me?
I tried. Wanted to.
I told you everything. I told you things that no one in the world knows apart from my mum. And even she doesn't know the details that you do. I trusted you. I don't know, it felt like I was trusting you with my life. I trusted you and you gave me nothing.
I wanted to. I thought
It was so easy to tell you things. I thought for the first time I might be able to tell someone about it honestly, without having to be on the defensive all the time. And maybe even start to admit... that maybe I am guilty. I don't know! Just so confused about it all now. And then when you told me about your father, well, I couldn't, could I? I couldn't say, oh, what a coincidence, guess what? I'm a rapist as well.
I feel dirty again now.
Beth.
Don't touch me! Just don't. Is this always going to happen to me?
Who told you? Jimmy Corkin. He's never going to let me forget it.
Well, why should you? You should never be able to forget something like that. Because she won't, will she? Why should you? God. You're all the same, aren't you? Men, my dad, and now you. I can't take this. Morning.
Afternoon, actually.
You should have woken me.
No, it's not often you get a lie in.
Hello?
Hiya, kids.
Hiya.
Oh, Miss Andrew Mazel. Do you two want to give us a hand with these balloons?
Yeah, sound.
Come on, love. Need all the puff we can get.
Can't I have some dinner first?
Well, we're just going to wait for Frank to get back from the hospital, eh?
I've been starving. I've been working dead hard today.
Have you? Good girl.
Do you want to see what I've done?
Of course I do.
It's my computer project. The teacher said mine was one of the best in the class. You're not even listening.
I am, love, honest.
It doesn't matter.
No, go on. Computers.
You're more interested in the balloons. I was listening. No, you weren't.
Well, oh, don't be like that, Ali. I'll have a proper look at your work after, eh?
It's okay.
I just want the place nice for Frank's homecoming. 'Tis his special day.
Every day's a special day.
What?
Nothing.
That's it, gang. Keep blowing.
You all right?
Fine.
I'm sorry about the way things have worked out with Peter. He seems so nice.
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it, Mum. It's not as if I was madly in love with him or anything.
Well, I just wish he'd been man enough to have told you himself.
I was too busy sweet talking me into bed for that.
But you do understand that once I'd found out about the rape trial, I had to tell you.
Of course.
I'm really sorry you had to hear it from me.
Mum, I'm glad you told me.
Otherwise, I'd end up making an even bigger fool of myself.
You haven't made a fool of yourself, love.
Well, that's what it feels like. Everybody knew about him except me.
Trust me, you haven't.
How can I trust anybody after what's happened?
It won't always be like this.
Oh, no, it won't. Because what with my dad and the boy next door, I've had enough of men to last me a lifetime. It's a pity we can't bury them all under the patio.
Beth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mum. But I've got you, I've got Rachel, and now I've got university. It's more than enough to keep me happy. As for men, they can just forget it.
Hiya.
Oh, hello.
Patricia not about?
No, she's due back any minute.
Ah, out hustling, is she?
Yeah. Can I help you?
Yeah. I just wanted to drop her off this invitation. We're having a bit of a do-over at my new health club in Chester.
Oh, a grand opening.
Well, grandish.
Sounds good.
Should be. Look, if you could just tell Patricia that after all the PR work she's done for us, I'd be really disappointed if she couldn't make it.
Okay.
And like it says on the invite, she's more than welcome to bring a guest.
Well, if she does come, it'll probably be on her own.
Yeah? What, things a little bit bad between her and her old man?
Worse.
Really? No chance of a reconciliation, then?
I don't think so.
Do you think she'll still make the party anyway?
Yeah, well, I should think so. I don't know.
I'd really appreciate it if you could egg her on a bit.
Oh, right. I'll do my best.
I mean, no point sitting around moping all day, is there?
Nope.
Good. Oh, by the way, you're welcome to come yourself if you fancy it.
Oh, well, I don't really know what
Look,
I'll be doing.
There's another invitation anyway,
Thanks.
and if there's anyone you want to bring,
Okay.
then it's all back to my place for more booze afterwards.
Oh, sorry.
Hiya.
Everything okay?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Other way round. Margaret's got the details. See ya.
Come on, here he is.
Good God, what's all this?
Welcome home, darling.
Ah, you're great, a lot of you.
And so are you.
Who made the banner?
Me and Lynn. And these two are on balloon duty.
Brilliant.
Right, well, we'll just get this unpacked and we'll have something to eat, eh?
Great, I'm starving.
Good, because I've done you a nice, healthy salad.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, Fred!
Got ya.
It's a good job you're sick. Come here.
You all right? Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a look at this computer thing you've done.
Nah, don't want to bore you.
You're not boring anyone.
Except me mum.
It's not like that. She's just been worried about me dad, that's all.
I suppose so.
Well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Things will be great once my dad's better and the fuss the wedding's over.
Wedding?
Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to know yet, but my dad proposed and your mum said yeah.
They're getting married?
That's right. Brilliant, eh?
All right. No work today.
If only.
I'm late, are you?
No, I'm off on a course for the week. Is Mick about?
No. Why, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to see him before I left. Say goodbye properly.
Where's the course, then?
Coventry.
Oh, sent to Coventry, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
So you getting the train?
No, my boss is giving me a lift. He's meeting me here.
Is that him, is it?
Yeah. He's early.
Chauffeur driven by your boss, eh? You must be doing something right.
Yeah, well, he insisted, didn't he? Will you tell Mick I called in?
Yeah.
Thanks. Hello?
All set?
Yeah.
Shall I put your bag in the boot?
No, it'll be all right on the back seat.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not going to be much fun with this cloud over us, is it?
Maybe I should give it a miss.
You're too valuable a part of the team for that.
Better get going then.
I want to apologize first.
What for?
For Friday. For losing my temper, for abusing my position as your boss, letting my feelings get in the way of work, but mainly for that pathetic excuse for a pass I made at you.
That's a hell of a list.
It's all true.
If you say so.
Marianne, I can't deny that I'm attracted to you.
Please, don't.
Any more than I can deny my total embarrassment of misreading the signs so badly.
There were no signs.
I realize that now.
Good.
Clean slate, then.
We're going to be late.
It's all right. Hiya. Hi, you all right? Oh, not bad. Look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go.
Beth, I need to talk to you. Beth, please wait.
Get off me.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, so am I.
Beth, I can't just leave it like this.
You haven't got much choice, have you?
But
what? You still got feelings for me, have you? Deep feelings. You want to make things better and get close to me again. Show me how sorry you are. You want to love me?
yeah, I do.
Well, tough luck, 'cause I've heard it all before. From my dad.
I'm nothing like him.
Yes, you are. You know better, no worse.
Beth, please.
What's up, Beth?
Ask your rapist landlord.
Do you think I didn't want to tell you?
Give it a break, eh, Peter, will you?
It's got nothing to do with you, Mike.
Just leave it, Mike.
Haven't you heard it enough?
And why are you bothered?
I said to him he should have told you.
Oh, I wonder why.
Because you're me mate, that's why.
I suppose you had no ulterior motive, did you, Mike?
No.
Because we all know your philosophy in life, don't we? As one zip closes, another one opens.
Bit harsh, isn't it?
I suppose you offered counselling to his last victim, did you?
Look, I was only trying to help.
Well, just don't bother. God, you're all the same, aren't you? You're full of lies. Beth?
Well, don't blame me. I didn't say anything.
I know exactly who to blame.
Better luck next time.
You happy now?
I've had worse days.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself.
Thanks.
So you've ruined things between me and Beth. Is that it now?
No.
Why not?
All I've done is stop you getting your stinking hands on one innocent girl's body. And that's nowhere near enough.
Who do you think you are? God!
Yeah.
Oh, you... So that's it. I can never call it quits.
While you're in my face, in that house, wedged between where Aunt Diana lived and where you raped her.
So, what do you think of the show so far?
Seemed to go pretty well.
I was really impressed with the way you handled yourself in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, especially with that seat guy.
Do you think?
Well, he asked some pretty sticky questions, but you stood your ground well.
I thought I might have been a bit hard on him.
Well, not if the murmur of approval that went round the floor was anything to go by.
Well, that's a relief. I'm exhausted.
Why don't you have a long, hot bath and a good rest? You've earned it.
Thanks.
Look, I'll see you at dinner.
Should we call it a day?
Yeah, okay. I think I might call in and see Beth on the way home.
I suppose I'd better get back, see if the house has fallen down yet.
Oh, has anyone been to look at the cracks?
No, I've got a surveyor booked for later in the week.
So Max is away.
Yeah, one time he could actually make himself useful. And where is he? He's chewing sushi in Newcastle.
You're missing him.
No. No time. Not with work and a crumbling house to worry about. And parties to go to.
Oh, so you're taking up Brian's offer then?
Yeah, why not? I'm a free agent.
Well, there's somebody I'll be very pleased to hear that.
Meaning?
Meaning, just watch Brian doesn't start drooling into your drink or anything.
Brian? It'd be ridiculous.
I'm not.
Well, what makes you think?
Because I saw how desperate he was for you to come to this do on Wednesday.
We just work.
You don't try telling him that.
Anyway, I'll have you as my chaperone.
Oh, I don't know. Do you reckon I should go?
Well, you've been invited, haven't you?
Only out of politeness.
Oh, rubbish. Oh, go on, come. We'll have a great time.
Well, I won't know anybody. I'll be trailing around after you all night.
No, you won't. Anyway, you can bring a guest.
Maybe.
What about Keith? Is he still on the scene? A posh party'd impress him.
I'm not particularly interested in impressing Keith.
No?
No, we're just friends.
Oh, I thought...
You thought wrong.
All right, we'll forget Keith, but still come to the party.
I might do. Depends if I can get someone to come with me.
All right, well, if you don't, you're sacked.
Alison!
Gavin!
Katie!
Here we go, then.
What?
Your mum and me, we've got something to tell you, haven't we, love?
Yeah, we've been thinking, you know, about the way everything's been going here, living together as a family, and...
And we've made a bit of a decision. Well, Katie knows already.
Knows what?
Oh, hold your horses. Well, the thing is, we're...
You get married, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
How did you know?
Just guessed.
So, what do you think?
Oh, brilliant, yeah. It's a great idea.
Look, I know I can't replace your dad, but I really do love your mum.
Oh, it'll be sound.
Haven't you got anything to say, Ali?
Yeah. Congratulations. I made up for you.
I'll get it. Hi, it's Bethan.
Oh, come in, love.
Hiya. I just thought I'd call around for you.
I'll get the upstairs done.
Sit down. I'm sorry about all that before.
It's okay. How did you find out about Peter?
Someone told my mum. Oh, it's common knowledge, isn't it?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm great. At least now I know where we all stand. Now I know about his fascinating past.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter. Why didn't anybody tell me? I feel so used.
Hey. You haven't been.
You should have told me. God. Why did I trust him?
I'm really sorry, Beth. I mean, I didn't know what to say. I thought it was up to Peter.
Him?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I should have had more sense. Still, I've learned my lesson now.
James, the very man.
All right, Brian.
How are you sorted for Wednesday?
What for?
Supplying something for a little soiree I'm holding.
Oh, you didn't need anything this week?
It's a special occasion.
Yeah, okay. Always happy to oblige.
Magic.
What's it doing aid of then?
Oh, it's business. The real fun will start afterwards, once the straights have gone home.
How much do you need?
I'll give you a shout on that tomorrow.
Hey, listen, I don't know whether I'll be able to make it, you know. I'm supposed to be working Wednesday night.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I was hoping you'd make it.
You always change my night off.
Well, it would be good to have you around.
Great. Hey, tell you what, I'll bring the missus, eh?
Whatever.
Show her how the other half lives.
Yeah, right.
Hi, love.
Tea's ready.
Are we down now? Katie, this wedding, you are all right about it, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm made up.
Good.
You tired?
Knackered.
You're bound to be for a bit.
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
Don't know. I suppose I thought I'd go on forever. But something like this, a heart attack, makes you think, doesn't it? I'm scared, Katie.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Let's go and get our tea, eh?
Oh, shall I call back later?
What is it?
Well, it's our Sikh friend. He's just collared me in the hotel lobby. He wants to join us for dinner to discuss a few policy issues.
Fine.
The thing is, he's got 1,000,001 questions, and it's your ear he wants to chew.
I can handle it.
Well, it might be worth talking a few things through first, just so we don't tread on any toes. But if we're here to make friends, it's best to show a united front.
Okay.
That is, if you're not too busy.
No. Come in. I won't be a minute.
Marianne?
Yeah?
Door.
Could you get it? Who was it? What is this?
I thought we'd have a little drink while we chat.
Well, a pot of tea would have done.
Well, I suppose it's my way of trying to bury the hatchet.
Look, I've already accepted your apology.
Okay, well, how about a toast to our professional future?
All right. But just one drink, okay?
Okay.
Who's at the door?
Ron Dixon. Got this morning.
From the council?
They must have got Sinbad's letters he organised.
Considering the protests against the extension?
Only considering.
Well, it's a start, isn't it?
It's where it'll end up that bothers me.
Well, there's no point worrying about that now, is there?
Isn't there?
It's nice of Sinbad to do all this for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surprised he wasn't round for his tea again this weekend.
I'm not.
Why?
He's been a good friend, but it's not right for him to get involved with us.
Wasn't that for him to decide?
Beth, if they do build this extension and they do dig up the patio and Sinbad's still around, he could go to prison. So could I.
Beth?
I'm going inside more. It's a bit cold.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Look, I really need to talk to her.
I'm sure you have a very good explanation for whatever happened, and I understand that a jury found you not guilty, but this is all too much for Beth. She's been through enough as it is. So could you just please leave her alone?
I'd get that before it goes flat.
Thanks.
Cheers.
So, what do we need to talk through?
Let's enjoy our champagne first.
Well, if we've got to discuss policy matters, I'd rather do it with a clear head.
Ease down on the throttle. We have clocked off, you know.
I thought this was about work.
Well, surely that can wait a minute.
Okay. I'll go and get dressed while you enjoy your drink.
Looking for these?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just admiring your taste.
Give them back.
Or is it Nick that likes to see you in silk?
What if he does?
Oh, so they were a gift. I'm surprised. I thought Mick was more your M&S kind of guy.
Just give them back to me. Get out.
Come and get them. Come on. Come and get them.
Why don't you leave me alone? Please.
You got me. I'm all yours. Never spilt a drop. Now that's what I call passion. I'll keep these as a souvenir. You can come and get them when you're ready.
Margaret,
Hiya.
have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Have you seen much of Beth recently?
A bit.
I suppose you know what's happened. Who doesn't? It's ruined everything, hasn't it?
I don't know.
I do. But how can I put things right if she won't talk to me?
Maybe it'd have been different if you told her yourself.
I wanted to, honestly.
But somebody else got in first.
Yeah. Jimmy Corkin, my guardian angel. Look. Would you talk to her for me?
Me?
Yeah, well, she might listen to you, you know, woman to woman.
I don't know, Peter. I don't think she's in the mood to listen to anybody.
But you might be able to explain how I feel. You might be able to explain... I did want to tell her. I just need to see her. Please.
Okay. I don't know what good it's going to do. I better go anyway. I'll see ya.
Thanks.
Hello.
Oh, Sally did a week, yeah.
How long have you been there?
Just got in from work.
Lucky you. It's a long night ahead of me.
You want to work?
Pray too.
Hey, you want to get a proper kip in bed, you know, instead of being on the couch.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Well, go on, why don't you go and have a sleep? I'll wake you up when the time's ready.
No, really. Besides, I'm trying to wean myself off that bed. Your flatmate Barry will be back from Spain soon. He'll be wanting his room back.
Ah, don't worry about Barry.
But I do. I mean, I knew when you asked me to stay it would only be for a couple of weeks. I wasn't prepared to move on.
Move on?
What else can I do?
Oh, don't worry. I mean, I'm sure we'll sort something out.
You're very kind. But this is a two-bedroom flat for two people. And your friend Barry might well think that three's a crowd.
Doing your homework?
It's my computer project.
Day will be ready soon.
Okay.
We're only waiting for Frank to get back from his walk. So, how do you feel about me and him getting married?
All right.
Truthfully?
It's up to you, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's up to all of us.
Then why didn't you ask me before you said yeah?
Well, sometimes you've just got to do what you think's right.
And marrying Frank's right, is it?
Oh, I hope so. Like, I hope our new life will make us all happy. I'm not doing this just for me, you know. Yeah, I love Frank. He's the only man I've ever looked at since me and your dad split up. But you and Gavin are so special to me. I love you two so much. I could never do anything to hurt you. All I really want is for us all to be together like one big happy family. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Good.
Will you have a lovely project for me?
Yeah, after, eh? When we've had our tea.
I think it was after these days.
Alison, where are you going?
Out.
Where?
Shops. I need a new pen.
Do you want to come to a party?
Where?
Well, you know the hairdresser at the shops? It's at his posh Docklands flat. He invited me and Patricia. I think he fancies her.
Oh, well, when is it?
Tonight. Thought maybe you could do with a night out.
I can't. I promised Mum I'd help her. She's making curtains.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
You got time for a cup of tea?
Yeah. Right. I saw Peter before.
Look at you.
He seemed really upset.
Oh.
He was asking about you. Asked if I'd have a word with you.
What?
To see if I could get you to talk to him.
The cheek. He's using you to get at me.
Well, I told him there wasn't much point.
No, there isn't.
I did feel a bit sorry for him.
Well, you can feel what you like. I've had it with Peter Harrison.
Would it have been different if he'd have told you himself?
I don't know. Never will know now, will I?
So there's no chance?
Well, let's put it this way. At best, he's a liar, and at worst, well, maybe he should be in prison. Either way, no, there's no chance. Do you want tea or coffee?
Evening.
All right, Peg. How's the old flower game then?
Ah, well, it could be better. And the pizza business?
Ah, it's dead at the moment. That's why I'm out here giving the van the old once-over.
Ah, bit slack during the day then, is it?
Yeah, this thing stood idle most of the time.
You know, I've been saying to Jean that we ought to try and get into the delivery side.
That's where the money is, Peg.
The van's a pretty hefty investment, though, isn't it?
I tell you what, I wouldn't know where to be without mine.
In the evenings?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But in the daytime? Go on. Well, have you ever considered doing a bit of renting out?
No one's ever made me an offer.
Well, what if someone did? Say, a vanless florist 3 doors up.
I'd have to consider that, wouldn't I?
Oh, do you fancy a bit of greenery around the house?
Oh, nice one, Big.
There you go. Well, look, leave it with me, will you?
Okay, mate.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
You're going to ruin your front door key doing that, you know.
Sorry.
You're one of the Rogers clan, aren't you?
No.
That's funny. I could have sworn you were one of our next-door neighbours.
Well, I am, but my name's Matthews, not Rogers.
Ah, I stand corrected.
You got the time, please?
Yes, it's, 20 to 6.
How do you know?
Oh, it's the, angle of the sun in the sky, see? Learned that from my army training.
It's good there.
Ah, it smells like tea time to me. You walking my way?
No, I'm not hungry.
You need your rations, you know.
You probably won't even notice I've gone.
Oh, dear. Bit of domestic strife.
Where?
Had a row at home.
No, it's me mum. She doesn't listen to me.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
She doesn't. I've done this computer project, and it's dead good. No one can even be bothered to look at it.
Computers, eh? Sounds fascinating.
It is. You have pen pals from all over the world and everything.
Really?
Yeah. All I wanted was me mum to see what I'd done.
Well, I'm sure she wants to. She's probably been very busy.
She's always busy.
I talk to people from all over the world myself, you know.
Really?
Not with anything as sophisticated as a computer. On the radio, actually.
Yeah.
If your mum gives it the okay, perhaps you'd like to come over and have a listen sometime.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe do a project on it.
Oh, that'd be boss.
Right. Good. Well, mustache.
I could by myself now.
Well, you're a bit peckish after all, eh?
Hi. Any joy?
Sorry.
Well, thanks for trying anyway.
It's okay. See ya.
Margaret, I know I'm persona non grata around here at the moment, but you wouldn't fancy going for a drink, would you?
Tonight?
Yeah. I just don't fancy moping around an empty house.
I can't. I'm going to a party with Patricia. I was just going in to get changed.
Okay, never mind. Have a nice evening.
Well, listen, why don't you come?
No, I'm not really in the mood for gate crashing.
No, it's okay. The invite said bring a guest.
Are you sure you're not just saying that?
Positive.
Okay, no point in being proud, is there? Thank you.
Okay. Give us a nut later.
Yeah.
Ready to roll, or what?
Ron's not back yet. Out spending all his money on his young lady friends.
Oh, come on. We're supposed to be in Chester by 7.
Oh, stop fidgeting, will you? You'd think we were invited to the Lord Mayor's ball.
Hey, it's going to be a good do, this, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Well, what's up with you?
Nothing. I'm just curious as to why we're suddenly invited to parties by the local hairdresser.
All right. I'll go on me Todd. You can go and have a bottle of stout down the Legion, can't you?
No, funny, ha-ha, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
How come this Brian character's so ally-pally with you?
We're friends, aren't we, eh? Is that so amazing?
Yeah.
We've got things in common.
Such as? Exactly.
Look, you don't understand, you.
You're dead right there.
Running late?
Yeah, sorry about that, Bright.
I've got to do a bit of overtime.
Career women, eh?
You're coming, though, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, listen, might have to give the salon a miss, you know, go straight onto the flat.
Fine.
Hey, got that stuff you're after.
Nice one. If you are going to go straight to the flat, you couldn't do me a favour, could you, Jim? Pick some booze up for me on the way.
Yeah, sure, no props.
More people coming than I expected. Look, it's all down there, and, that should cover it. There you go. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you, Bri.
What's this stuff you've got for him, then?
Nothing. Just a favour.
Like running to the offie forums, just a favour.
Yeah. Though you're probably too tight to know the meaning of the word.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Thanks very much.
You weren't due back till Friday.
I wasn't feeling very well. They sent me home on the train this afternoon.
Oh, well, what's up?
Flu or something. Can I stay here tonight?
Yeah, of course you can. But shall I get the doctor out?
No, I'll be all right.
Listen, I was due to go to the gym tonight when Mike and Keith come in. Shall I blow them out?
No, you go. I can sit in with the kids for you.
You sure?
Yeah,
So, did you miss anything important on the course?
probably.
Looking for a bit of stick off Charles when you see him, eh?
Tough.
Come on, it's not his fault you're ill.
Mick,
What?
I missed you.
Sorry I'm a bit late. Things sort of dragged on in Chester. Come through. Do us a favour, Jim. Just drop the booze through there in the kitchen, would you?
Right, sure, yeah.
When you've done that, you couldn't, kind of linger by the door for us, could you, mate, and show people where to put their coats and stuff?
Yeah, no bother.
Cheers. Now, sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Jackie.
Of course, Jackie. Can I get you a drink, Jackie?
I'll have a brandy and baby sham, please.
I think I'm fresh out of baby sham. Would champagne do, or is it not the same?
Doesn't matter. I'll have a lager.
Great. Lager's in the fridge. Just help yourself.
Whoa, nice one. All right, come on, boys. In a semicircle. We'll go straight into a match tonight, eh? A's against the B's. All right, Joey. Right, A.
A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B.
Now, the B's will go that end, and we're these, and the A's this end. Right? Christoph, aren't you in A? Go on. Now, listen. No slide tackling, right? No slideys. Okay, here we go. Listen, change keeper after every goal, okay? There you go. Yeah? Can't hear ourselves think over there, mate. Any chance of pumping down the volume a bit? see you're busy. I'll do it for you. Okay, boys.
Oh, all right, Pat. All right, love?
Yes, hello.
Right. What's he doing here?
Didn't say he was going to be invited.
Got an invite, have you?
He's with me.
I thought you'd have had more sense, love.
Hi, Pat.
Hello.
Problem, Jim?
No, just checking for undesirables.
Jimmy, behave.
Fine, well, you do that, and I'll show my guests in.
Thanks.
Get tight. Go on. All right. Hey, right. Look, hey, you've got another team ready to go, right? Look. Right, carry on playing, boys. I thought we'd agreed on the level of noise pollution for the night. What? Can't you turn it down?
I can't hear you.
I'll do it.
Leave it! Blaster! You broke it!
It's only the batteries. Hey, you just cool it. Just cool it. How are you supposed to be playing football? Darling, I'm very sorry about your ghetto blaster, but I'm sure it'll be all right. Are you going to keep the noise down and your fist to yourself? I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Good boy. I'll get back to me game. All right, boys, what's the score?
I'd have done those.
It's only a couple of plates.
You do too much.
Yeah, as if.
At least let me pay for the pizza.
No, my treat.
Not this time.
I can't take that.
Why not?
Because my hands are wet.
Terry, I'm serious.
So am I.
I have to pay my way. By rights, I should be paying you rent.
It doesn't cost me anything having you staying here.
That's not the point.
Oh, all right, look. I'll let you pay for the pizza on one condition, that you don't mention rent again, all right?
Thank you.
Ta.
I'm going to be late.
Where are you going?
Just out.
Is he a nice fella, is he? I'm sorry, I'm being nosy, aren't I?
It's all right. Look, Terry.
Yeah?
It's about our arrangements on Friday nights.
What about it?
Well, I think we should leave it for a while.
Why?
Well, it's difficult living here and then months a week working here.
Well, I mean, I thought you were happy with that.
Oh, it was fine, and I'm sure we could start again once I get my own place. It just doesn't seem right now.
Well, it's right for me.
And what about your friend Barry? How will you explain things to him?
I don't know.
Trust me, it's for the best.
That's what you want.
For now.
So, Friday nights are off then.
It's okay, Kate.
Anna, I was going to say before, you look lovely.
What was Oxford like, Peter? Well, I loved it.
All dreaming spies and Pim's #1.
No, actually, it was more Oxfam shops and the odd drag on a joint for me and Fred. Students never change.
What college were you at?
Christchurch.
What's that you talking about? School days?
Pete was just telling us about his time at university.
Oh, well, yeah. Went to Oxford, didn't you?
That's right.
Wouldn't fancy it myself. If that Inspector Morse is anything to go by, the place is full of murderers and rapists.
You watch too much TV, Jim. Should get out more.
Then there's the Cambridge rapist. Do you reckon it's got anything to do with being too clever for your own good?
Who knows?
Terrible crime now, innit, eh?
Jim.
Yeah. I reckon they've got it right in Saudi Arabia.
Jim.
Fella does something like that to a girl out there, and they cut off his credentials. End of story.
Could you get us another drink, please?
Here you go. I'm talking here. What do you think, Pat? Eh? I'd castrate them myself. Pervert.
Now!
Oh! Look out! Jackie!
To Pressington Park tomorrow at 5:10. Don't miss it. Before we go to the news, have a tea
Hiya.
tomorrow. Evening's programme.
How you feeling?
Oh, not bad. You have a good night?
Yeah, it was okay. Apart from one of the lads trying to lay me out.
It's serious.
It's nothing I can't handle. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, fine. Just a bit fluey, that's all.
You been crying?
No. Honestly, I'm just tired.
I can see I'm going to have to have a word with that Charles. I reckon he's working you too hard.
No, I'll be fine. I just need a decent night's sleep.
All right, well, you go to bed and I'll be on the tuck in a minute.
You had a good time?
Great, just what I needed.
Bit of light relief?
Yeah.
Well, you know where to come in the future.
Thanks.
I mean, now our business relationship's over, there's no reason why we shouldn't see each other socially.
Suppose not.
Doing anything Friday night? Fancy a drink after work?
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Great.
I'll just grab Margaret.
Jimmy, can you get Peter and the girls' coats, could you?
Yeah, sure. What's what?
I'm not staying here to watch you run round like a bloody lapdog. If he wants a butler, he should pay for him.
Jackie!
Thanks for inviting us. It's been really good.
Well, it's a pity you've got to leave.
Just as I was getting into my stride as well.
No, you don't have to come back with us, you know.
I was only joking.
No, you're more than welcome to stay.
Oh, well, thanks,
Yeah,
but
go on, why don't you?
you don't mind? Oh, thanks, you twisted my arm.
There you go, girls.
Yours, I think?
Peter's staying, actually, Jim.
Right?
Is that your wife I saw leave before?
Yeah, she's both a bit tired.
May as well stick Peter's coat back in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah?
You gave me a fright.
Sorry.
I thought you'd be in bed.
Been reading.
It's late.
Well, I couldn't sleep.
Terry, have you been waiting for me to come in?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, I wasn't tired, so, you know, I thought you might want to have a chat.
What about? My night's work?
No. No, I know what it's like, you know, to come in late and want to talk and having no one to talk to, so...
Thanks, but I'm all right. And I really don't want the pressure of knowing that you're sitting here worrying about me.
But I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we?
Oh, please, I've got enough to think about.
But I only want to help.
You are.
Yeah, but I could do more.
Like what?
I could marry you.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
But you've already said no. What's changed your mind?
I don't know. Look, it's late. We're both tired. I mean, you don't have to give me an answer now. Just think about what I said. But I am serious. And if you want me to marry you, I will. Good night.
As to the riff-raff, eh?
Sorry?
Well, once all the anger's on, I've gone, the real party can start.
The sources I've just been to, an optical illusion.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll let me. Yeah, it's a pity you couldn't stay.
Yeah, it is. Just as things are livening up.
Well, it's tempting, but I've got work in the mornings.
Oh, well. Some other time, eh?
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot.
I'll see you then. See ya. Right. Let the party commence.
Great. Yeah. Good gear.
Ooh. Cheers, and, Jim, cheers for helping out tonight.
Hey, listen, my pleasure, no problem.
Thanks. You won't have any trouble getting a cab on the main road.
Huh?
Won't your Julie be wondering what's happened to you?
Jackie.
Oh, Jackie, of course. Sorry. Thanks again, Jim.
Hey! Little tosspot. Don't look too clever now, do you? Come on. Come on! You little punts! Drive! I'll have you, Alison! I'll have you!
Rapist.
Oh. Are you trying to give me another heart attack or what?
Sorry, is that your writing?
Nothing.
Don't tell me that.
It's me, Will.
Dad.
What?
You make it sound like you're going to drop dead by dinner time.
No, I just want to get out the way.
The doctor said you're going to be all right.
I know that. But it makes you think, doesn't it? I could get run over by a bus tomorrow.
Oh, the eternal optimist or what?
Well, you know what I mean.
I suppose so. Right. So who's getting what then?
That's confidential.
Oh, don't be mean.
Well, I was thinking of giving our Jeff me Cortina.
Why?
Because you and Sammy can't drive.
Well, neither can Jeff. That's sexist.
I hope I'm not going to have you three arguing over my gravestone.
So what am I getting?
Don't know. Fancy me guitar?
I think you should bury that with your dad.
You cheeky man.
Nah, I don't care. As long as you live to 120.
Well, touch wood. But if I don't, this is going to be dead important. I want to make sure you all get sorted out. Lynn and Air too. You, Sammy, Jeff.
And would you leave Lynn in the house?
Well, I thought about that, love. But I think the fairest way would be to sell it. Then split the money between you.
Do you think?
Well, then you'd all get something, won't you?
Yeah. Your mum would be sad to see you do all this.
I know. I've written to her.
Have you?
Yeah. It's time to move things on, love. I've told her about me not being well, about the wedding. So
you'll have to sort the divorce out?
It's all getting sorted out. But I'll make sure she's all right, though. She's entitled to a good few bob from her share of this house. And I'll make sure she gets it.
I suppose it's for the best. I mean, you both three should do what you want then, aren't you?
Yeah. Hi, love. Good day at work.
Oh, had worse. Time for a wee.
Say nothing.
Terry?
Yeah?
Why have you offered to marry me?
Oh, to help you out so you can become a British citizen. But God knows why you'd want to be.
But that's all to do with me. What about you? Why have you changed your mind?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose the more I thought about it, the more it seemed to make sense. And I am the ideal man for you.
See, most people who do this sort of thing do it for the money, nothing else.
No, well, I don't want paying.
Whoever I marry, I'll pay. I want to do it properly.
Well, I don't need the cash.
But I need to pay. It's my part of the deal.
Oh, well, that's daft, isn't it?
You still haven't answered my question. Why?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I don't want to sound like some sort of hero or anything like that. Well, it gives me a chance to do something with my life. I mean, it's sad, isn't it? But I thought that if I could actually do something, you know, that might make a difference to someone, help them in some way, then I thought, well, why not?
You do that for me?
Yeah, I would.
But you accept I'd have to pay?
Oh, it's off its head, but if that's what you want...
It is.
Okay, then.
Right, then. The answer's yes. I'll marry you.
Right, Mr. Rogers. Seeing as your daughter and I have spent all week looking after you, she's still got a list of things she needs to buy for dance college as long as you're on. And she starts on Monday. So, what are you going to do about it?
I was waiting for this. Go on, what you need?
Leotard.
Tights.
Pumps.
Makeup.
Hairbands.
A unitard.
A unitard?
Unitard.
Oh, here, take the lot.
Hey, you want to get yourself something while we're out, Lynn?
Oh, might do.
Why not? Bleed me dry.
Alison, what are you doing home?
I'm not well. Teacher's just given me a lift home from school.
Well, what's up? You haven't got a temperature.
Just feel sick.
Have you been sick? Your colour's all right. You better go and have a lie down then.
You going out?
Me and Katie are just nipping into town. Frank will look after you.
I'll bring you a drink up in a minute, eh?
I'm not thirsty.
Is she all right?
I think she might be swinging the lead.
Do you reckon?
I don't know. And what with you being ill and our little announcement, she probably just wants a bit of attention.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do you want to stay in? I'll go into town with Katie.
I'll get lost, Dad.
No, you're all right. Just keep an eye on her for me, will you?
Go on, then. Go and spend me money, the pair of you.
See you later.
Ta-ra.
Hiya.
Hi.
I bumped into your mate before.
What?
Jimmy Corkill.
Oh,
He asked me to pass on a message if I saw you.
Go on.
Says he'll try and catch up with you later.
Bloody wind-up merchant.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. You've seen him in action, haven't you? First Beth and then at the party.
Yeah, but he made a right idiot of himself at the party.
Yeah. Then he tried to make mincemeat of me outside.
Joking.
No. It's been like that for a year on and off. Eventually he's going to do some damage.
Well, if he's attacked you, then you should go to the police.
I'd just make him worse. He'd come after me with a chainsaw.
How you feeling?
All right.
Good. I'll get you that drink now, eh?
What are you doing?
I'm putting new strings on. My old ones were knackered.
Is that a good guitar?
Hey, it does me.
Dad's mate's got one that cost £1,000.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not how much something costs. It's what it means to you.
Been in many groups?
Just the one, but it was a good one. We were called the Scotty Dogs.
Dad's been in loads. He's played on QE too.
He's a pro, though, isn't he?
When him and my mum got married, big loads of people got up on stage and played. Told me all about it. It was brilliant.
You never know. I might get up and give a song myself when me and your mum, well, when we get married.
With that?
Why not? I'll do one for you now if you like. Well?
No, thanks. But I have something for you, please.
Of course, if you're up to it.
I feel a bit better.
Thought you might.
What do you mean?
Just glad to see that you're recovering. Our Katie was very good at recovery.
I'm not pretending, you know.
That's what she used to say, and it worked every time.
I'm not scarfing. God, you don't believe that I'm sick now?
No, of course I do. Now, you just sit yourself down, and I'll do you a nice tin of chicken soup, eh?
No, thanks. Doesn't matter.
Well, what are you up to?
I'm just going picking Thomas up from school.
Oh, right. Do you want a lift?
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, I've got someone coming to look at the house later. Got to make myself scarce.
Okay, don't you have to stay and show him round?
No, leave that to the estate agent. He's got a key. I just show up later, make a cup of tea and look homely.
Let someone else do all the work.
Work? Just spent 2 hours cleaning the place from top to bottom.
Well, they better flipping by it then, aren't they?
Yeah, I hope so. Let someone else worry about Jimmy Corkill for a bit.
Working hard?
Charles, why aren't you in Coventry?
That's strange. I was going to ask you that.
I was ill. I went home.
Leaving a scrawled message on hotel notepaper by way of explanation.
Yes.
Leaving me in the lurch with this lot.
I'm sorry.
The reason I've had to drive back from Coventry and come straight here instead of going home is to make sure we knock these notes into shape. Then I can write our report on Monday.
Oh.
So, unless there's a chance of your health deteriorating again, perhaps you'd like to get cracking. Oh, and as for your walkout, we'll talk later.
Hello there.
Hello.
No school today?
No, I'm off. I haven't been well.
Oh dear. Should you be out and about?
Well, I was feeling a bit better, so I thought I'd go down the shops and get some soup.
Oh, isn't your mother or Mr. Rogers in?
No. Gone for a drink.
Oh, celebrating something, are they?
No.
Oh, do they go to the pub very much?
Not all the time. I asked my mum about listening to your radio.
Ah, positive response?
She said it was okay, as long as you don't mind.
Oh, far from it. I was on my way to the shed now, actually. Trying to link up with a bloke from the Christmas Islands.
Really?
Yes, with a bit of luck.
Could I come and have a go?
Yes, of course. As long as you're sure you have cleared it with your home base.
Yeah.
Right. Well, come on then. See if we can rustle up a tin of Scotch broth while we're at it.
Mr. Drinkwater. Sorry I'm late. Jimmy Corkill, pleased to meet you. How do you do? Shall we go in then? See if the place is worth having, eh?
Yeah. Time's Brian picking you up?
Soon. I'm late.
What you wearing?
Oh, I can't decide. Seems like a million years since I went on a date. I feel like I'm 15 again.
You've got loads of nice things to choose from.
Oh, I know, but some of it's a bit frumpy, isn't it? I mean, Brian's quite Armani, isn't he?
I don't think he's going out with you for your labels.
Oh, yeah, but it would be really nice to be able to go for it. You know, I'd love to wear just a low-cut all-in-one with a plain black jacket over the top.
Well, I've got a black jacket you can borrow.
Thanks. Know anyone who could lend me a cleavage?
Oh, your prince has come.
Margaret, I'm not sure if I'm up to this.
Up to what?
Being thrust back out into the big bad world again.
Of course you are.
Means I'm really letting go of Max, doesn't it?
You better get dressed.
Yes, it's very deceptive, to be honest, yeah. Very deceptive indeed, yeah.
What's going on?
Hello there. You must be, Mr. Harrison, is it? Mr. Drinkwater here has been doing the honours for me. Yeah, you've got a lovely house.
Thanks.
Actually, Mr. D, you don't mind if I have a quiet word with Mr. Harrison, do you? Got a few questions I want to ask him in private, you know, without somebody filling in the blanks for him.
It's fine.
Think I should put an offer in?
What the hell are you doing here?
House hunting?
Trespassing.
Oh, blame you, mate. He let me in.
Yeah? Well, I'm throwing you out.
I haven't finished my inspection yet.
Get out.
I'm entitled to be here. You don't want Mr. D thinking you're a weirdo, do you? Never sell the house then.
Oh, Frank, was that you at the door?
Yeah.
Pleasant afternoon?
Hey? It was. You haven't seen Aunt Alison, have you?
Ah. This wouldn't be her, would it?
Alison, I thought you weren't well.
I felt better, so we went out.
You sneaked out, you mean?
We've just shared a tin of Scotch broth.
If you'd have said you wanted some soup, I would have made you some.
Mr. Crosby's been sharing me his equipment.
My ham radio rig. Alison's been doing something similar on her computer at school.
I've been telling Mr. Crosby all about IT.
Who?
Information technology. We were trying to get through to the Christmas Islands.
Hey?
I understand she's cleared it with your skipper.
Fair enough, but I'd better get her home.
Oh.
What's your mum gonna say, Alison, when she finds out you've done the bunk on me?
Well, couldn't you tell her I was feeling better, so we went out?
This is definitely to do with school, isn't it?
Yeah, honest.
But she's more than welcome to stay for a bit if she wants to.
Go on, then. But don't be too late. And hey, you behave yourself and Mr. Crosby.
Oh, thanks.
Working late?
Trying to.
I'm sorry about this, but if the stuff's not on my desk by Monday, I can't do my job properly.
I know that. It'll be there.
Would have been a lot easier if we worked through it together in Coventry.
Yes, it would, wouldn't it?
Still, hopefully next time we won't have your disappearing act to contend with.
My what?
A sudden bout of illness.
I wasn't ill. You know why I walked off that course.
Oh, so you admit that you simply left then?
I didn't simply do anything. I came home because I couldn't stand it any longer.
Stand what?
You. And your disgusting mind. I deal with sad cases like you every day. It's my job. I know sexual harassment when I see it.
Your job? Oh, you work here, do you? Oh, I thought you just strolled around, nipped off to see your lover boy whenever it suits you.
What are you talking about?
Whatever does or doesn't happen between us is our business. But when you walk away from a week-long course paid for by this company and in the process wreck weeks of careful preparation, that's a different matter. If you can't handle your professional responsibilities and separate it from your emotional life, then you are in big trouble.
Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed.
Cheers.
Oh, there was one more thing. Did you say before that you were planning to move on soon?
Not till I've sold the house, no.
Oh, sorry. Could have sworn you said you were leaving the area in the very near future.
Not me.
Good. Then I'll probably see you again. Well, thanks for your time. I'll be in touch.
All right, Ben, come in.
Hello. Look, I'm sorry to bother you, but Alison forgot this, and I wouldn't want her to think that I'd filched it.
Alison? Well, I thought she was with you.
No, we made contact with the Christmas Islands, and she headed off home.
You look nice.
Thank you.
So, how do we go about getting married then?
Oh, same as any other couple, I suppose.
Does this mean that we're engaged then?
Yeah, I suppose it does, really, doesn't it?
So, well, should we tie the knot by Christmas?
Sooner the better.
Well, we can do it earlier if you like.
No, December will be fine. We'll need that long to convince people we're a real couple.
How do you mean?
Well, if we're going to have to prove it to the authorities, we'll have to prove it to everybody around here, too.
Why, do they interrogate your neighbours?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I see. So, we'll have to let on to all hands, you know, show them that it's legit.
Just like a real wedding.
What about your job?
What about it?
Well, don't you think people are going to find it a bit weird like that? You know, you're going out every night all done up.
No. People will think we're working all hours to save up for our new life together.
But you have to go out tonight.
Why?
Well, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right, you know, now that we've made the big decision. I'll pay you.
What?
To stay in. I mean, I'd cover whatever you would have made.
I don't want your money. I'm paying you, remember? That's part of our deal.
Yeah, but if I don't want your money, then you don't have to go out to work, do you?
Yes, I do. What if something goes wrong and we don't get married? If I give up my work, I've got nothing left to fall back on. It's my one bit of security.
Security doing that?
I do my job and I walk away like anybody else.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll see you later.
Have a nice date.
Who said I was going on a date?
Well, you're all done up, aren't you?
I don't make myself look good exclusively for men. Even I have a night off occasionally. I'm going to the cinema. Alone.
Don't worry, love, we'll find her.
I know. I shouldn't be flapping. It's not as if she's a kid of 6.
Doesn't exactly act like a teenager, does she?
I hope she's all right. Alison! What are you doing here?
Alison, your mother's been worried sick.
Sorry. Well, it's okay. What's up? Nothing.
Funny sort of nothing.
Look, Frank, why don't you go on home? We'll follow you on. Now, what's the matter, Ali?
Please don't do it, Mum. To us. Please don't marry him. Please.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So how did the rest of the party go on Wednesday?
Oh, it was fine once I got rid of the performing clown.
Hmm?
Jimmy Corkill.
Oh.
He has his uses, but...
Hard work.
Yeah, you could say that.
Coffee okay?
Like I'm in one of those commercials.
Sorry, I'm used to Max complaining that it's only lukewarm.
Has he been in touch?
I need to talk to Thomas.
When's he due back from his travels?
A week after next.
And is the divorce still going ahead?
Afraid so.
No chance of,
No, it's terminal.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I've been through a divorce myself, you know. You never think it'll end up like this.
No, I thought it was for life with Max.
Life ended up getting in the way.
Yeah. This coffee is lukewarm.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm really
No,
sorry.
it's me getting ahead of myself as usual.
No, really, I am.
You're a married woman, I understand.
No, it's not that. I just wouldn't want Thomas to walk in on anything.
I understand. I suppose I better make tracks.
Will we see each other again?
Well, it's up to you.
Next week?
Great. I'll give you a ring.
What?
Not up to it, eh?
Maybe there's life in the old dog yet.
Still here?
Moonlighting as a security guard now?
You're not the only one who had to work late.
My heart bleeds.
How are your notes coming along?
Don't worry, they're almost finished.
Good.
I wouldn't want to fall down on my professional duties.
It's too late for that. You already have. If it were my decision alone, I might be prepared to forget your little misdemeanor. But I'm accountable to my superiors just as you are to yours. Your absence will have been noted, and it's my responsibility to account for it.
Tell them I was ill.
Lie? Oh, I couldn't do that.
So, what will you say?
That an official warning for misconduct has gone on your file, and that a repeat performance should result in your immediate dismissal. Of course, there is one way I might somehow neglect to inform them of your actions.
Go to hell.
Fine. You leave me no alternative. I'll file the report on Monday. Oh. Yours, I believe.